Hello everyone. So decided to make one more video in cleaning and somehow repairing the Braun Series 7. It's very robust and good razor. Very I don't see a lot of damages, only very simple ones that could be fixed. And yeah, so but yeah, the main problem is usually it's so not maintained. It's so dirty. I already cleaned it a little bit with compressed air, but there will still be a lot of mess in these kind of razors. Okay, so first of all, to take it all apart, it's again very simple, simple construction. I really like it. It's waterproof, and it in principle has only 4 screws to take everything completely apart. So you just press and squeeze this rubber part, and you get a little opening here, and then you just go around. One side and another side, and it's you already get all the nasty stuff. Okay, it has I think 6 lashes complete in total, and one bigger one. Oh, okay, by opening you should take care not to press it back again, and yeah, just take it out and pull it out, because here is the biggest latch that holds it in place, and then you have 1, 2, 3 from one side. Yeah, I will need to wash everything here. Yuck. Okay, I have a small toothbrush, and just not mess completely my desk. Okay, and yeah, 4 screws. The star screw you need, I think it's T8. Yes, T8. I said it has a good waterproofing, but this whole gunk gets in all kind of places, except the inside, of course. But yeah, it's nasty to clean it. Okay, then all you need to do, find a place where to hook it up. Usually it's on the back or on the front, and gently lift it up. No, doesn't want. Let's take something stronger. Let's go around to loosen up what's holding it. Okay, it's very simple design. Just one cover with rubber, and it in principle holds very good. But yes, in this one I see some condensation could have gotten through, because you can see on these screws they're white, and there's some, yeah, but never mind. It's working. Sorry, I didn't turn it on before, but yeah, it is working. So now, yeah, one more nasty stuff is when you pull this motor out. Usually here it's a lot of shit, and then yeah, this takes out, and that's it. You have, oh, okay, one more part, but this, the whole electronics comes out easily. Motor comes out easily too. It's you can order it as a replacement part, the whole motor. And yeah, and then you have this trimmer. Yeah, usually the trimmer gets the problems, but I'll show you what I mean. Usually you have it that it doesn't fall back like here. It stays like this or more, and yeah, there is an easy fix for that. I'll show it to you for you later. Now let's take it out. This will be, I think, a little bit hard too, because of all this gunk that's stuck all around. You just, in principle, you just push it out, wiggle a little bit, because there are few latches, but it just slides in like this. Do try to help around with both hands, because the whole structure that holds this side trimmer is quite fragile, and it's only a frame of thin plastic. So yeah, this is all it. I'll clean it up and get back to you when it's cleaned, and I'll show you what I meant with the easy fix for the trimmer not closing. So this is the furthest you can get with the disassembly and then cleaning. Yeah, okay, with cleaning you can always get better. This head, I try to clean it without using water, not to get water on the motor. Okay, it shouldn't be dangerous for the coils itself. They are isolated, of course, but the springs, and so okay, so it was my decision not to use water, so it's still a little bit grimy, but afterwards I will clean it in the cleaning station, and I think more of it will go out. So, but let's get back to the trimmer. This is how it looks when you completely disassemble it. As said, here is the frame that holds the whole trimmer in place, and yeah, as you see, it's quite fragile. Yeah, usually here or even here it can break off if it's very dirty, and you still force open it. It can break. So yeah, I didn't show the disassembly, but in principle it's nothing special. You can find out about it after regarding how I will put everything back together. So this part, yeah, of course, this part you can disassemble a little bit more. You can take out the spring and then this lever, or no, you will not be able to take out the lever because it's glued with the melting the plastic. So it's possible to take out this part, but then you have to break out these 4 points, and afterwards you should glue it back in, and so on. So it's don't know if it's necessary for cleaning purposes. So okay, so then let's start with the assembly. I like to start from this part. Yeah, just add this one. Sometimes I add some PTFA spray, so it's how do you say, it's not that sticky when it dries out. So just a little bit to help minimize the friction. And when you take it apart, there's one piece that can break off, or you should take care and insert something inside, because here is the, okay, I'm missing one part. Where is the side trimmer itself? Here is the trimmer part itself. And yeah, then when you place this lever, in principle that's what moves the trimmer itself. You have here this groove, and you have to get with this pin into this groove. So this is usually the most difficult part of the assembly. Just to get it right and get inside, but it's not that difficult. Okay, let's see. Yes, it's moving. Maybe hard to see on camera, but that's it. Okay, this part is done. It moves so freely when it's free of all this debris. Okay, then we have this part. This clamps in here. You can place at the furthest point, just to have more space in here. And then let's insert first only one leg, and then the other one up. Okay, done with this. This part, I said, it could be taken apart more. The spring can be taken out, but it's not needed. Okay, so then let's take the frame, and first what do we insert first? First we insert this one. This will be inserted first, and it needs to go right here. Here you have a place where this spring mechanism engages, so this little latch has to go in here. But first we just add it simply here at the top of the bracket, and we don't care about these two brackets, only this one. We have to slightly insert it. The other two will go in freely just by sliding it in. Then what you need to do is just to push a little bit the spring, so the whole mechanisms can go further, and then you have to align the pin so it goes into the sliding mechanisms. Okay. Yes. Okay, this is done. Then what we do is we insert it here. Its place are these two grooves. We insert the axis, and then you can slide. Everything aligns perfectly with where it should sit. So here, just clip it in. That's it. Okay, and the last part is this spring. So all you need to do is push in both legs into its places here. And this is the place where I wanted to show you that sometimes you have this clapping of the trimmer. When it sits in its place, it doesn't close properly. It's simply because one of the springs jumped out, and all you need to do is insert the second spring into its place, and it will firmly stay in place. And again, when it's clean, it moves so freely, so much better. So if your trimmer has problems with moving out, it's maybe time to take it apart and have a good clean. So yeah, here I like to have a little bit of PTFA too, just to help this part move around more freely. Yeah, plastic and non-plastic moves quite freely too, but this PTFE never hurts. Especially if it's because it's not oil. Oil just catches all the dirt more and stays the dirt stays there longer, because of the manufacturer recommendation to oil the streamer time after time. Some oil can get in there, and I think it helps to accumulate all the debris that you see when you take these things apart. So this the most difficult part is done. Here we just insert everything back into its places. First the screen or the LEDs are inserted first, then we add the head itself, just insert it. It is almost at a needed place. The fixing will be done by screws. Screws will pull the motor more inside, and then that's how the water tightness will be ensured. So and yeah, one more thing is this cover has two rectangular pins. They are designed to insert first into these rectangular holes, and then it by pushing it aligns the motor and the whole assembly into its place. Here you just push it down and all the holes align perfectly now. Okay, here these two are not important, but these two they hold the whole head in place. So let's just add the screws. And that's in principle it. What could I more say about these things? Not much. They're really reliable. Of course, if you get some water or something inside, it's more of a mess, but never saw it. And yeah, the battery is quite strong, quite a big battery. It holds for a long time. Yeah, and then the last part, this rubber thing. What I do is usually I insert this biggest latch first here, and then just push down from all sides. Then yeah, this first the biggest latch, then the smaller ones up, one these side ones from upper side. Up, and all the others are just simply push on the sides, and that's it. All what you needed to do. That's it. That's how you disassemble your, and yeah, you can partly disassemble this head. These screws are only hold the head on the side holders, how do you say it, and yeah, then from sides here, these protecting covers you can take off, but not recommended, because then it has some pins that affect the mechanisms of the to release the shaving head. And I think, let's say on the Series 9 you have some screws to take it apart completely, but in principle if you do that, it's impossible to assemble it afterwards. There are spring mechanisms, and It's, yeah, I ruined one of the heads by trying to do this. It's, if you know a YouTube link or some description where I could find how to assemble the Series 9 or Series 7 head after disassembly, that will be nice to see. Please share if you have something like this. If not, then yeah, that's it. What I have to say for this Series 7 Braun shaver. Thanks for watching, and till the next video.